always be
Shout out to Neural
I'm about to
Knowledge.
break it down to you. So there's three planes of
Listen
existence:
to
physical
this.
plane, mental plane, and spiritual plane. Understanding this, a multi-dimensional explanation of money, you need to make sure that you're aligned across all three planes. So what most people do in the first category, 98%, because that's just the number they use in typical
Listen.
spiritual literatures, 98% of the world work hard.
Yep. We know of that.
They work hard while desiring to make more money. They work extremely hard, 60, and this is the type of thing I saw my mom is
60 hours a week.
You know, single mom, nurse, you already know the picture. She's working extremely hard, one of the hardest people I've ever met. And in this particular plane, people typically work hard while having the mental attitude of poverty. Mental
Ooh.
attitude, where that's comprised of beliefs, identity, thoughts, emotional conviction, and attention, as mentioned in my other videos. So if you haven't watched my other videos, go back and watch them because they're not blowing up for no reason. Now, understanding mental attitude emits a frequency. So a lot of people will work extremely hard while having a mental attitude of frequency of poverty.
Wow.
And
See?
here's the thing. What matters more than the physical work, because physical work is the lowest level of consciousness.
Implementation is the lowest
physical
level.
work is the lowest level of consciousness. An animal can
It
take
is.
action. I'm not saying you're an animal, but I'm saying you're acting like one. Now, understanding that, the mental plane is where fewer people actually exist. Now, the mental plane is actually the cause of reality. One thing I didn't mention about the physical plane is that it's the realm of effect. It's
Yep.
effect. It is effect. It is effect.
You
It
can't
is
change
effect.
an effect with an
The mental
effect.
plane is
That's
the
what he's
causal
about to
realm.
say.
What
Watch.
most people try to do, they try to change reality by changing reality. Nigga, does it make sense to change an effect by changing an effect?
No.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
If you want to change the effect, you must change the cause. And the cause
Yes.
is always going to be the mental attitude that you begin to adopt on the physical plane. So let's say you're making 30K a month. You're making 30K a month, and
Listen to this
you
right
want to
here.
start making 50K a month. Well, the first thing that you need to do isn't to work hard and try and move more strategies and systems. The first thing you need to do is adopt the mental attitude of somebody resonant of the reality that you want at 50K per month.
Mindset first to change your life. Mindset
1K a month,
first.
2K a month, $500 a month. Whatever it is that you want to attain, you first need to be before you can become.
B.
You be first by adopting the mental attitude and deciding mentally that I'm already making 50K.
Yep.
Don't worry about everything else because your mind is finite. Your mind being finite means it cannot conceive of the multitude of ways
This
in
is
which your
facts.
manifestation can unfold.
This
But
is
the mind of
facts.
God, which is infinite and within you, can worry about the way that these things are going to unfold. The
Yep.
path walks. The path illuminates as you walk it. So don't worry about how you're going to do this. And how
Just
you're gonna
start
get there.
walking.
The first thing you need to do is to prioritize the mental plane, which is the causal realm, by adopting the mental attitude of what you want. When I'm saying mental attitude, I'm just going to break it down, even though I broke it down 100 times.
Let's see what he says again. I believe it's
beliefs, identity,
beliefs,
attention,
identity, attention,
thoughts,
thoughts, and emotional. What is it? Conviction. Beliefs.
Once you can
Number
adopt,
one.
for whatever level that you're at, the target
Your
of where you want
thoughts,
to be
your
first,
attention.
and
I
tick
missed
off each
one.
one of these factors, and then do the work physically.
That's
is how
facts.
you
No, this is
multidimensionally
facts.
elevate where you are. So financially, if you want to attract more money, nigga,
Exactly.
you,
You have to have the
more
belief.
money.
You have to know it. You have to have the emotional conviction.
And this is something I said to AJ. You know what I'm saying? I won't get into bro's
AJ is his
finances and get
videographer.
bro in trouble or anything like that. But he came to me at a point where he wanted to make a certain amount of money, and I told him, "You are more money," and we had to prove that. He literally told all his clients that
See?
he's
Yep.
doubling his prices, and they all left him. And I felt bad for like
That's betting on yourself always.
But then now he's doubled,
Yep.
maybe even tripled the level he was at only a couple months ago. Because you first,
You have to
before you
be.
can become, even look at the word become.
Be,
Thoughts.
yes.
It's first be.
Before you
need to
become.
be before
Always.
you can become. And the way that you do that is by adopting all of these things, adopting the mental attitude, the frequency of the financial level that you're at, or you want to be at, and then taking the work physically. So instead of trying to change an effect by changing an effect like everybody else does, you change the cause first, which is the mental plane always, which you do that.
We have to know you are money.
Identity, attention, thoughts, emotional conviction. Then you take the physical action. And that is how you break past whatever financial level you're ever going to be stuck at. So before thinking, I want to attract more money,
You gotta have the beliefs, the attitude, the attention, the thoughts, and the emotional conviction.
The output to your frequency. Your frequency is the product code for the reality that the universal Amazon
And we out.